Welcome to Landria Anka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. Okay, I shouldn't say this, but it seems like there just aren't enough hours in the day, right? Now, I'm not going to bring that into my reality. I'm going to say there are plenty of hours in the day, and I always get everything done. Words are powerful. Be careful of how you use them. All right. Here with my coffee. As you can see, it's a holiday season, 2017. I'm sure this can be outdated very quickly, but I'm not removing the Christmas tree for this video. Hold on. I want to talk today about something that comes up a lot. Let me move this so that it's not making annoying sounds. And that is what happens when you finally go after something you really want. You get the guts to do it, you put in the effort, and it just isn't working out the way you want. And then you have other people around you that are skeptical. I have received some comments recently about this, and this is actually an ongoing issue with pretty much everybody. Whenever you step outside of your box, the box that we've been placed in for centuries, since the beginning of time, there has always been somebody or some faction or some group of people or person that puts themselves in a position of power. Why is that? Well, we all have different personalities, and the stronger personalities find that they can easily manipulate others to get things that they want. And that the more they exert that power and show the weaknesses of others and raise up their importance, the easier it is for them to live a better life of getting things that they want, getting people to work for them, getting people to serve them, whatever it is. That has become a very prominent theme throughout the human race, because the human history, because that's the ego. And the more that happened, the stronger the ego became. And that is the putting ourselves first, elevating the me, getting more into the material world and getting away from the spiritual world of I am limitless power. I don't need all this stuff to have power. I actually can get anything I want. But we got away from that, so we started to manipulate the material world. So what happens along the way? And this happens with all of you. I know it's in place right now. There's always somebody that disapproves. There's always a group of people that say, this is what you should do. Why? Because they're there and they don't have the guts to go outside of their box, and they're petrified to do it, and they can't stand the thought of somebody going out and actually succeeding. How many times have you thought this yourself when somebody actually went after something that was so ridiculous and they got it? And then you went, it was really great when you could say, listen, I've done this myself. I can remember years ago, you're talking about insecurity. Years ago, we all have that insecure feeling that it's not that you wish bad on that person, it's that you have to take a look at yourself and if you're achieving what you want to go after. So let's say somebody says, well, I'm doing this and that, and you're going, they'll never get it. That's crazy talk. Oh, yeah, they'll be back. Let's see. And then guess what? They go, hey, guess what? Guess what happened? I got it. I'll give you an example after I take a swig. My movie. I wrote a book. It got awards. Within a few months, it got picked up, went green light, which means they film. A lot of times they'll option it and they just sit on it for years. And filmed it. It was on television. It's actually on television. You can get it globally now. It's on Amazon. It's everywhere. It's being distributed globally now. The Rooftop Christmas Tree. You can buy my book. I've got 3 out now. One's a sequel. They're sitting on that. My producers are sitting on that one, so hopefully that'll come out. I got a 3rd one. I've got several more books I'm writing. I've been a writer since I was a child. Nobody really encouraged that all that much. In college, some people did. I got a couple scholarships or whatever. But it's that crazy, go get a real job kind of thing. Have you gotten those messages? You're going to do what? You're going to launch your own company. Do you know how many companies go under? Yeah, I do. I do. I was an investment banker for 25 years. I'll tell you how many companies go under. Almost 90% of all the companies that start fail. Not because there was anything innately wrong with the idea or whatever, but people quit. I mean, they get all gung-ho, or they're unrealistic. They don't get help from others. There's like a myriad of reasons why people don't succeed. So let's get back to you. Let's say you want to go outside that box and you want to do something different. And you're like, I don't want to live in this traditional world. I'm tired of, let's work 9 to 5, work our butts off, 9 to 5 if you're lucky, 12, 14 hours a day, because that's the only way I'm going to make more money. And I don't love what I'm doing, and I'm exhausted, and I can't even visit my kids anymore. I don't even have, the energy to play with them. Is that your life? Is that what you want your life to be? And by the way, I know a lot of you own your own businesses, and that's even worse. It's like, oh, here's the solution. I'll own my own business. No, it's not. No, I own my own company. Guess what? I was the boss and the employees and, the bottle washer. It was even worse because I constantly had to get clients in, get more business, the business development, then do all of the work, and then work the long hours because I was going to make sure that I gave my clients top-notch service. So I was available 24/7, and I didn't have a life anymore, and I was stressed out. I didn't love what I was doing. So what is the answer? God forbid you go after something you really love. People are going to try and shoot that down. And what if? So here's really the point of this video. What if you do it and it doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to? Oh my gosh, somebody's going to say, see, I told you so. I'm going to tell you right now, you go after it, and if it doesn't work out, you did the absolute right thing. How do I know? I'm one of those people that goes after stuff and keeps going until I get what I want. And by the way, not in an egotistic kind of way, but I'm going after my dreams, and this is my life and my journey, and nobody tells me how to live it. And I'm doing things I love. I want to give. I want to contribute. So I'm doing good things along the way. Make sure you're doing good things along the way. As long as you're not taking from people or doing anything bad, as long as you're contributing in a way, the rest is up to them. You can only lead people to the water. If you're doing good things and people don't follow through, that's fine. That's their decision. But the bottom line is, are you going after what you love, or are you petrified, God forbid it doesn't turn out the way you want? You're going to call it a failure and go running back to what you hated. It doesn't work that way. You have got to keep going after that dream. It's never going to turn out exactly the way you expected. You know why? Because we have this image in our head that things are easy. That you get all excited, and it's like, now and then you go depressed. Oh my God, now it's like, now what? Now what? I didn't make the $1 million or whatever it is you're going after, or maybe it's even $1,000 you're going after. Then you go run into the next thing, next bright, shiny thing. And you find out they're not giving me solutions either. Guess what? I probably should have followed through and stuck with something and made sure it did work and found out why it didn't work the first time and learned from that and accelerated my growth and my success. If you've read, you guys will know the book. Is it The Power of Positive Thinking? Or no, it's not. It's the book, it's been around for since the 30s, where the gentleman, he buys, some land, and he's drilling for oil for years and years and years and years, and finally realizes he's not hitting oil. So he quits, he sells the equipment to the guy with the property next door, who's been watching him drill for years, sells the equipment to him and the property. The guy comes over, and within, a couple months, moves over 25 feet, hits oil. If that guy had continued on, he would have been a multimillionaire. What did the guy do? He decided he was going to go into the insurance business, and he realized the power of no, So every time he got a no, he kept going and going and going till he got a yes, yes, yes. And he built a multi-million-dollar insurance company business because he realized just because you drill and drill and drill and drill, you're this close to the yes. And he was okay with the no's. And he realized had he stuck in there, I mean, that's when it's most valuable, right? When you've got all the no's, you know you're eventually going to get the yes. You're going to eventually hit that thing. You're going to get that goal. You're going to hit that oil. But people quit when they're 25 feet from the next hole that hits the oil. Oh, enough. If you know it's there, keep drilling. Now, if you find out there's just no oil at all, that's a different thing. But if you're going after your dreams and you know it's possible, keep going. Is somebody else doing what you want to do? Then it's possible. Well, you know me, everything's possible. Everything. If you know that, find the way. Instead of spending any time doubting yourself or trying to prove to other people that you can do this, you get caught up in the garbage. Who are they? Why do you need anybody's approval? You don't. Kindly say, you know what? I appreciate your opinion. I know you. And sometimes they say it because they care about you. They think you're wasting your time or your money or whatever it is. I appreciate your opinion. I know you care about me and that's why you're saying this. But I'm sorry. This is my life and my journey. And if it doesn't turn out the way you think it should or I'd like it to, I'm okay with that. Because it's going to take me closer to where I want to be. And set yourself up that way because they're going to, I'll show some, now you know who, one of you, I'm talking to you, your mother-in-law. Skeptical, right? You're going to show her, don't. You don't need to show her anything. She's probably giving her opinion based on what she feels is best. She loves you. She doesn't want to see you fail or possibly not be able to provide for her daughter. She's got her own motives. She's thinking about herself, not you. And she's thinking about ultimately what's going to possibly happen, projecting that negative stuff into the future. Well, you can project something completely different. Do not quit on your quest. If you believe in what you're going after, go after it because it is your belief that's going to make things happen. If you're not believing in it, you feel skeptical, it's feeling really wrong. I'm not talking about being afraid, so don't confuse being afraid, fear, because we're always going to have that. Anytime we go into something new, there's always going to be fear. Don't confuse that with something you know you have to do, that you need to pursue it. You have to find out what that ending is, and there's never an ending. I went after my internet marketing, and it has changed constantly. I was shocked at what it was. I didn't realize. I thought it was something simple. It's so much more advanced than what I expected. And it continues to grow. And it has created open gateways for me that are blowing my mind. I thought I was just going to be sitting around doing nothing. And now I'm busier than ever, but I'm doing what I love. Is my hair sticking up? Who cares? All right, so I am doing what I love and I'm using what I'm learning to do more things that I love. And I'm like, if something pulls me away and it's like, oh, I know, I'm getting caught up in this world that I didn't love, that I got away from, I got to say no. I want to stick to what I want to do. I want to write. I want to communicate with people. I want to change people's lives. I want to help people in business create the kind of lives that I didn't have because I was working a traditional business. Long hours. I'm helping them. You want to be a business owner or you are a business owner? Learn how to take your business online or you're going to be working your butt off for the rest of your life and you're never going to get ahead. Because things are going to happen around you and you're going to have to constantly be adjusting to the competition because people are going online making millions and billions of dollars with half the effort. But they have to learn how to do it. And then we got to put the work in. That means we have to learn it. We have to go into uncomfort zone, learning things that you aren't familiar with. Guess what? If you're getting toward the goal, the thing you love, do it. Oh, I have to spend money. Really? People go out and buy big screen TVs. They have no problem dropping, a couple grand to do that. And then they complain about an education for themselves that could change their life. We've become lazy and complacent, and we want to believe the stuff out there because it allows us to sit back in that uncomfort zone and not go after our dreams. And we all convince ourselves we've got some story. Oh, there's always a story. Well, blah, blah, blah. Well, if I do that, well, blah, blah, blah. Great. Talk yourself out of it. Talk yourself out of an awesome life. That's fine. That's your choice. But I'm telling you right now, if you are up against skeptical people, it's because they're uncomfortable with change. They aren't able to go after their dreams at this point. They love to see people fail because it allows them to stay in that inaction zone. And they can die feeling like, see, all those people that try to go after their dreams, look at what they had to go through. Yeah, guess what? Look what they had to go through. I can't even explain to you what it feels like to start to do something that is so exciting and new, that feels really good. And all of the fear and discomfort that comes with that is so easy to override. Because you know you want it so bad, it's worth going through all the doubt. But the doubt and the fear and all the crap that you feel when you're in a place you don't want to be is horrible. Coming home from a job you hate, working long hours, knowing you're never going to make enough money because you can't possibly live long enough to get enough salary raises or promotions to hit that place where you're going to truly be able to relax. And you're going to have to work harder to get it, right? If you work for somebody else, you have to work harder to get more. Because they can replace you. They're replacing hundreds of thousands, millions of people with artificial intelligence. By the way, this can be a good thing. You know why? It's eliminating dangerous jobs. It's eliminating tedious, crappy jobs that people should get out of anyways. And it's pushing us to go do things that we love and working out of our homes instead of having to go to offices and sit there all day. It's pushing us to go learn something new that could be really good for us. I don't look at it as a negative thing. Now, when they start making decisions about, war and, well, actually, you know what? If they're really intelligent, they'll probably take us out because we're the biggest threat to the planet. That's going to get dangerous. When you start giving artificial intelligence the chance to make major decisions, they're going to look at human beings as idiots that are destructive, and they're probably going to take us out. But that won't happen in our lifetime, hopefully. So start taking control of your life. Be somebody, be a human that contributes in a positive way in everything you do, right down to if you recycle, what you buy, what you put in your body, how you treat animals, if you eat animals, all of it. You have full control over your life. And if you are not living the life that you love, you've got to start creating it. Starting with your beliefs and your actions, and you've got to keep going down that road. I'm telling you, people, don't wait till you're on your deathbed saying, oh my gosh, what was I afraid of? I was going to leave here no matter what. Why didn't I just go for it? What was I really afraid of? Because ultimately, if you're not doing what you love, there's going to be loss anyways and challenges, no matter what. You're never going to stay in a safe zone, trust me. You will never stay in a safe zone because you are on planet Earth. And if you want to stay safe, go to another planet. It's not this one. This is the challenging one. This is about the journey. This is about the growth. This is about you going to that higher place. And when you're doing what you love and you're going after what you're passionate about, your frequency raises. And guess what? Then you open gateways to positive stuff. The universe is picking up on that, and you are linking up with those like vibrations and frequencies of, I'm excited, I'm happy, okay, well, this is challenging, but I really want that. I really want it. I know it's good. It feels right. I want to get it. How do I get it? The universe will send you answers and people to help you, but you still have to do it. I get so many people. I need to partner with you, and they think they need me. I'm going to make things happen for them. I'm not going to make anything happen for them. I can help people, but you are so in control. It isn't funny. And the fact that you think somebody else can do it for you tells me you're not empowering yourself. So until you take charge and stop needing somebody else's approval, stop needing to show anybody that you can do it, all the ego, insecurity. When you're at peace and you say, you know what, that's cool. You don't need to discuss your goals with other people, by the way. It's none of their damn business. Stick to your guns. Contribute to this world. Be your best. You are, I'm on a rampage today, right? No, it's not the coffee. This is mostly decaf. You are whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Say it every day and do not quit. Meditate every day. And if you miss a day, I don't care if you're at your desk, you take 10 minutes out and you clear your mind, put some beautiful music in, and focus on light and love, abundance, prosperity, being your best, being all that you are. And that's perfect. You're just experiencing things. We chose it. Ugh, can you believe we chose this? Sending you light, love, prosperity, peace, health, wealth, and joy. Namaste.